and thank you for joining my stretching class for today. In today's stretching class, you will need just a mat, and if there is a wall right next to you, that would be perfect. So we're going to start on our feet. We're going to start stretching the neck, the shoulders, the arms, and working our way down to the legs, to the hips, and back as well. So let's stand up now, okay, and follow me. So we're going to start with a few turns, 5 turns on each side, same direction. Breathe, relax the neck and breathe 4, 5, and stay on your left side. 2, 3, 4. For a deeper stretch, bring your arm behind your neck, back, and feel the stretch here. Let go of all the tension that was created throughout the day. And now we're going to bring our hands inside towards our armpits. Look downwards. Breathe. Relax. And now let's switch the opposite direction. 2, 3, 4. Last one, and stay on your right side. Stretch the neck as much as you can using your arms to pull downwards. Now bring it behind your back. To feel a deeper stretch, let go of all the tension. Now we're going to rotate our neck towards our armpit and push even further downward. Breathe, relax. And with both your hands behind your neck, push downwards. Switch the directions of your hands, put them, place them all here. And now we're going to rotate our arms backwards. Exaggerate your movement as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the stretch on the shoulder and forward movements for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse your arms upwards. Stay here. So we're going to see this movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and by your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring your arms up. Go to the side. Breathe, inhale and exhale as you go to your side. Now, bring one arm down and go further. Stretch here, try to go down. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center. Come out. Bring your hands up. And now go to the other side. Exhale as you go to your side. 1, 2, 3. Now prepare your arms to go down. 4, 5. Look upwards to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. And roll down. And coming up slowly. Okay. Now with your legs fully extended this way, you're going to grab your ankles from behind. And you're going to let your head weigh in between your thighs down as much as you can. Stay here and breathe, relax. Now place your arms in the middle, squat position down, and extend up. And 2, and 3. Slowly take your time. 4, excellent. 1 last time. Stay here. Now with both your elbows, I'm going to switch to facing the camera. Both your elbows Push your legs outwards to feel the stretch inside in your thighs. Do not collapse down. Try to come up and feel the stretch. Now walk side, shift your weight forward, shift your weight side, side. Stay here. Now come back up. The way we were before. Now you're going to walk your body towards your shin. You're going to come here to the side and stretch. Excellent. That's it. Stay there. Inhale, exhale. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. And then walk your hands back to the middle and to the center and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Perfect. Now, I'm going to bring my hands in and out. 2 and go. 3, keep your legs straight. This is how you're supposed to be. So you're going to keep your legs straight. You're going to keep your back straight parallel to the floor. 2, 3, 4, and stay here. And stretch. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pulse your arms only up. Okay, now as you are, you're going to start shifting your weight forward, opening your legs further, more to the side, and onto your elbows, and stay here. Breathe, relax. Now I want you to use your heels to be on the floor, and your toes giving the direction to go upwards. Yes. And we're going to sit back. Exactly. So you're going to sit back here wherever you are. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much you can open your horizontal split, as long as you're sitting here in the right position. Open your feet, breathe, relax, and now walk your hands slowly forward. Again, remember, if this is your maximum, stay here. If you can go further, challenge yourself, go further more. And just stay here and relax and breathe for a few seconds. Breathe, breathe. Do not focus about the pain, just relax. Open those hips. Now walk back and we're going to go from side to side. Warming up our entire body. 3, 4. Now last one, stay onto your right side and look up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch here on the side. Relax. Breathe. And now go to the other side and slowly shift to the other side. 1. Look up to the ceiling for further stretch to the side. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Coming up. Exhale. And then we're going to walk our hands again forward. This one should be able to feel and walk, yes, further away. So feel the stretch here. Relax. Don't think about anything. Clear your mind. Stretch out those muscles. Hold it in. And then walk your hands back. Now, close only one foot. Bring it inside. I want you to turn around, okay, in the direction of the foot and bend over towards your foot. Now, if you can grab your ankle, that's great. If you want to go and grab your foot from behind, you can. So you need to remember that your body entirely is in the same direction as your foot. So you're going to be here. Inhale and exhale here and breathe and relax. Now, coming up. Switch sides. Bring this one foot inside. Same thing, flex your foot. Turn around towards the direction of your foot and bend over and try to grab your toes behind your foot or your ankle, which is fine. And stay here and relax and breathe. Okay, come back up. In a butterfly position, we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, last one. Now with your elbows on your legs, try to push downwards as much as you can. And try to stay here. Breathe. Now what I want you to do is I want you to tilt, bend forward, but from the lower part of your back. So you're not going to be doing this to go forward. You're going to start going this direction and then try to go down towards your toes. Exactly. Now that you're here, try to push your legs downwards. So don't forget, I want to go fold forward and push my feet even down. Breathe. Relax. Come back up. Now with one hand on one side, other hand goes behind me. I'm going to twist backwards and also remember to push your foot downwards and twist. Three, 4, one last breath, 5, and come back center. Switch sides. Let's go back for 5 breaths. Twist for 1, 2, 3, 4, last one. Now we're going to go into a frog position. I'm going to show you how it looks like from here. So, 90-degree, your feet are supposed to be in a 90-degree angle, and you're going to push your hip forward. So, if I'm facing the camera, this is how it's going to look like. So, my feet, you can see 90 degrees. Shift my weight forward and my hips as well. As much as you can open your legs, the better. And remember, this one has to be in a 90-degree angle. And stay here. Relax. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to lift one foot, rotation up and down. And 2, rotate upwards towards the ceiling and back down. And slowly, you need here to feel the stretch in your hips, inner thighs. Now switch to the opposite direction and up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's walk up. Let's have one foot in front, one foot back. Let's focus on opening the hips. The back foot is supposed to be straight as much as possible. I'm going to stay here. 1. You can push your hips downwards and forward as much as you can. Now I'm going to pulse. Feel the stretch in my inner thighs even more. 2. And I'm opening my hips. 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to tap on the floor. I'm going to come back up. and 2. As I come back, I fully extend the back foot. 3, 4, 5. Now go entirely down on your knee. You're going to feel the stretch even more here. What I want you to do is I want you to push this hip and foot downwards and further away. So let's stay here. You can go for a deeper stretch if you want here. 1. If not, stay here wherever you are. So remember, you can do this for a deeper stretch, or you can just stay where you are. It's fine. Now let's fold the foot that's in front of us. Fold it into a folded pigeon pose. Do not sit on one butt cheek. I want you to stay centered, hips squared, exactly. Feel the stretch. Now I want you to go fold forward even more for a deeper stretch. We're going to go for 5 breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. The foot that's behind you crosses over the foot that's in front. You're going to bring your arm up. You're going to create space. And you're with your elbow. You're going to push to the outside of the leg and twist. So, I'm here. Up. Elbow to the outside. Push and twist. For 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Now the foot that's in front stays in front of you. And I'm going to bring the back foot further behind me and go onto this side. Okay? So as you remember, straight foot, push your hip downward and forward as much as you can. Keep the back foot as straight as you can. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I'm going to pulse to feel the stretch even more. 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to top with my knee and come back up straight as possible. 2. And breathe. Don't forget to inhale, exhale. 1 last time up, 1 last time down, and now feel the stretch even more. Remember, you can stay here, you can come here, or you can go further away into this position. Remember, you don't want to break your neck, so it's not with my neck that I'm going back, it's with my body here. And 5, 4, forget about the pace. 3, 2, 1. Fold the foot that's in front of you into a folded pigeon pose. Keep your hips squared and centered. Do not sit on one butt cheek. Feel the stretch here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now fold forward for a deeper stretch. And we're going to stay here. Breathe, inhale, exhale. And now, broad foot that's behind you, cross it over. So I'm going to come back facing the camera so that you can see this clearly. So I cross over, hands on top, goes to the outside of my foot, create space, and twist. So I need to feel the twist on the side of my back. Excellent. Now I'm going to lay down on my back. One foot on top of the other, 90-degree angle. Just here. feel comfortable enough, I'm going to grab with my hands this side, the foot from here, and push it towards my chest. So I'm supposed to feel the stretch in this area now. Keep breathing, relax. Now, the foot that's on top, keep it on top and hug it with both your hands and bring the one that's behind onto the floor. And the foot that's onto the floor is supposed to be straight as possible. So try not to bend it here, try to, yes, and hug this foot here. Feel the stretch. 3, 4, 5. Now bring your foot up as well. The thing here is that you want to extend that leg. And you want to keep the leg that's on the floor straight as possible. Now, you can either come here, grab it more if you want, or stay onto the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, with your hands from inside, grab your heel and ankle it and push it outside. So you're grabbing your foot this way. And open and stay centered. This is the most important thing. You need to keep your entire body centered to the floor. And open as much as you can. Now, close it, put it down on the floor, switch sides, and grab your feet towards your chest. Relax. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the foot that's in front of you, hug it, and push the other one further down to the floor, and keep on hugging this leg. Feel the stretch. Bring it up. Stretch it out as much as you can. Keep the foot that's on the floor straight and keep this one fully extended. Now, with my hands, grab my foot this way and push it to the outside. As much as you can open, that'd be perfect. Most important, do not go in the same direction of your foot. Stay centered. And relax here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it back inside. Now, before I come up, I'm going to bring my feet just behind my, yes, exactly, that's it. And try to touch the floor. And if you want, for more security and stability, grab. Exactly, perfect. Now, come back up, slowly, slowly, slowly roll back down. Take your time. That's great. Now, one final stretch here before I change. So, toes pointing upwards to the ceiling, fold forward. So, do not curve your back from the top. Again, one last stretch here, fold forward and downwards. Now you're supposed to be able to have a better stretch. Relax and breathe. Okay. Now, I'm going to switch directions now into a cat and cow position. So, I don't want to break my neck here, so I want with my back to go this way. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And when you're pushing down, curve your back as if you're pushing the floor with your hands. So like have a hollow position here. And then come back up, Let's go for dynamic stretch. 3, 4, 5, and look up. Lengthen. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe, inhale, exhale, and now into a cat position. Try to push the floor with your hands. And now let's go to child's pose. And in this position, I want my butt to be sitting backwards. My hands need to walk them straight in front of me as much as I can. Feel the stretch. And now, as I am, walk your hands to the right side. If you're going to the right side, so I was in the center, I'm walking my hands to the side. The left hand is supposed to be on top of the right. Walk back center. Breathe, relax. Walk your hands to the left side with the right hand on top of the left. Now, let's focus on keeping our chest here on the floor to stretch our shoulders. So we're stretching the shoulders here. Now my glutes are gonna go up towards the ceiling. My chest is gonna fold down and I'm going to feel the stretch in my shoulders. You can place your chin on the floor as well. Now, walk back up into a child's pose and slide forward into a cobra position. Your hands next to you, legs straight. And then we're going to go for dynamic stretches here. 1 and forward. 2 and forward. 3, 4, 5, and come back here. Now, on your elbows, we're going to try to kick with our glutes for the back. So we're stretching the back here. 2, keep it straight, keep it strong. Switch to the other side for 1, 2, and breathe. 3, 4, 5. Now relax. I want you just to grab your ankles and push them towards you. That's it for now. Relax here. Now you're going to come up and try your back to come up with your back. So I don't want your legs to come up. I want your back to stretch backwards, as I'm doing. Come back here. Relax. Another try. So your lower back is bending upwards. Okay. Now, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to place my hands next to me and slightly behind. And with this arm, I'm going to push back and feel the stretch in my lower back. And I'm going to go for dynamic stretches here. 5 times. Okay, so 1, 2, excellent. Do the stretch. 3, 4, on the last and the 5th count, stay here for 1, look back, and 2, 3, 4, 5, come back center, child's pose, release the tension that we've created here, breathe, relax. Okay, come back up. Same thing as we did before. Place your hands right next to you and go 1, 2. I can see you. You're doing a great job. 3, 2 more times. On the last count, we stay behind and stretch here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go back into a child's pose. Great job. Okay, now on your knees. You're going to place your hands in this position. So your fingers are pointing downwards and you're holding the lower part of your back. And you're going to try to shift your weight backwards. With your hands supporting, now you can change your hands from this position to this position to have a better support. And float forward. Child's pose, we're going to do it one more time. Come back up. Let's do it one more time. So hands here. Switch the direction of your hands and look back. Okay. Going to go in this position. Walk your feet up and down your heels. Side, side. Stay here. Now walk your hands towards your feet. Bring your feet together. Grab your ankles from behind and stretch. Release all the tension. Forget about everything. Now grab your elbows and then slightly open your feet a bit, shoulder width distance apart, and just go from side to side. And now swing your hands from side to side. Exaggerate your movements. And now roll up. One vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly. Okay, that was great. Now, just one final stretch here. So if you have a wall just like this one, we're going to stretch our back. So you're going to lean forward and look up. So your chest entirely is to place it on the wall. Let's start with our body closer a bit to the wall. Bring your hands up. Now relax a bit. Now you're going to bring your feet further away from the wall. So this time I need to lean even forward more. So create the curve here in my back so for me to be able to go and stretch even more. And you're going to feel the stretch in your back and your shoulder. And coming up. And fold forward to release the tension. And coming up. Slowly. Now, also if you have the wall and you want to stay here, because we're going to come here, grab your foot, and extend. So you can grab it from behind, you can grab it from here, it depends. I want you to stay centered. So your body needs to stay this way. Okay, in order to do that, now try to grab onto a wall, a chair, or anything, and slowly shift your weight. And extend. Push your hips, drive them back. And other side. Grab your foot and extend back. Keep your hips squared, keep your body centered, look forward. Try to focus on your balance. And come back up. Okay, so I think we covered an entire body, 35 minutes of entire body stretch. So I hope you liked it. You might feel a bit sore after the session, actually, especially if it's been a long time you haven't stretched. Some of the stretches you can do at home on your own, especially the neck, because sometimes we forget to stretch our neck. And the tension usually builds up there. So that's a good stretch, or for your hips, for your back. Again, if you have any questions, and if you want to connect with me on social media, it's Danielle, Audi, double L-E, Danielle, A-U-D-I, Audi, on Instagram. You can follow me and you can connect, you can ask me whatever you want. Happy to answer your questions. And I really hope you enjoyed this session and it was relaxing. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me tonight.